All right, first one's up. Says, I do local lead gen with 95% of clients being plumbers. Leads come through GMB organic rankings, organic website rankings, but mostly through Google Ads and Google Ads location extension. Okay. Getting decent results, although very competitive in major cities. I find that GMBs are gold for plumbers, but difficult to create a fake GMB and to make it stick. Thoughts on the plumbing niche and advice on higher ticket niches that are not so spammy in Google's eyes. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem with GMBs is, at least it has been for close to a year. It's been, they've been harder and harder to get, although I think it's becoming easier again. I don't know. I haven't been trying to set up fake GMBs now for many, many months for that reason. But yeah, as far as how to create fake ones and make them stick, the only way that I know how to do it, besides finding services that will do them and guarantee them, which is hard to do, is to use like PO boxes still. That still works, or to hire somebody that would allow them for you to use their address. That's something else that you could do. Seriously, you can use Craigslist to find people to do that. Typically what happens with Craigslist, if you're going to post in Craigslist to find, you just post a gig, right? Like a job offered or a gig offered, and I think you pay $3 for that or something, but you can post a gig on Craigslist in a city that you want to get a GMB ranking or a listing for, and then explain what it is in the Craigslist ad, what you're trying to do. I'm trying to register a Google My Business address that won't be published, but I need to receive a verification postcard I'll pay you $50 to do it. Something like that. And I've done that and it works. What you typically find is you'll find a renter, somebody that's renting. It could even be in an apartment. It doesn't matter. But somebody that's renting that will do it. And usually homeowners won't do it because they don't want to get business mail. but if you hide your address and you don't use citations where, you don't publish a bunch of citations where you're actually listing your physical address, then it's likely you won't get much solicitation mail, physical mail for that business. So, I've done it that way. So that's one of as long as it can be a postcard received, those tend to stick a lot better. They get suspended less. They can still be suspended, make no mistake, but they tend to stick a lot better than, and is my still preferred method over buying fake GMBs that don't have an actual real address associated with them, if that makes sense. Marco, do we have any comment on GMBs? Are we going to be able to make that available again or no?
That seems to come on and off. Google is, it chases down the methods. And so we're having talks with someone on getting that done again, and we'll let people know when it's happening. Right now, it's not happening. Okay. Now, as far as what he's trying to do, post office box with street address, have the damn plumber get a postcard at his house. That's perfectly okay. Or get your family members in on the fun. Have the postcard delivered at their home addresses. You're not going to list the address anyway, and it's a service area business. That's another good way to do it. Family, friends, get them all in on the fun. Pay them. Why not? It's going to make you money, so you may as well invest some money in your business and give people something out of it. That $50 that you would pay the Craigslist person, hey, go to your family member, friend, whatever. You're going to get something from Google here. I'm going to give you $50 once you turn over the postcard. Very simple.
That's it. It's simple to do. And trust me, it works. I'm telling you, you post a gig on Craigslist. And I mean, there's times where I get within 20 minutes of the posting going live that I get responses. I use Craigslist now for some of my real estate stuff that I'm doing. Like, for example, I have a property in Washington County, Virginia, for sale right now. And I listed it in the MLS as a flat fee listing, and the MLS kicked it out, rejected it because I didn't have any photos taken of the actual property. All the photos that I typically submit with listings are like aerial photos, satellite photos, Google Earth photos, that kind of stuff. And this particular MLS requires photos to be taken of the actual property, not aerial photos, that kind of stuff. And so I posted a gig on Craigslist and saying I need photos taken of a vacant land parcel, and I'll pay you $30 to do it. All I need is 5 photos, and you can do it with your phone. And within 10 minutes of me publishing that listing, I had 3 different people contact me saying, hey, I'll do it. So I hired this lady. I sent her $30 via PayPal. She went out and got like 15 photos from her phone, sent them to me via email, and it was done. It was done within 45 minutes of me posting the listing. It's crazy. You can do the same thing with GMB. GMB is tell people you want to use their address just to receive a Google card and then pay them for that. So I would recommend doing that.